Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I am the Luau, and we're back for a brand new video series. I don't know if you're going to like it. I don't know if you won't like it. You may be indifferent. But I call this Luau by the numbers. That's right guys, a video that, it's kind of a little bit of a conglomerate of anything. Well, a little bit of a conglomerate of everything. It's a perspective. It's how the pop is doing financially. It is the future, the past, the present of the Funko Pop, and we take that Funko Pop and we run it through the numbers. We run it to what it's sold for, what it was, highs, lows, where I think it's going to go, where it's been, and all that good stuff. If you want to see a pop go through this, you know, and we're talking like last sales on eBay and everything like that, highs, lows, etc., throw it down in the comments. Say you'd like to see this pop. I don't have to have it in my collection to do it. And we're going to start off this series, and if you like it, give some constructive feedback. You'd like to see this, change that. This is kind of like a play video, just something that hit me one day on the way to work, and I like to, you know what, let's do it. Let's play with it. Before we do that, do something for me. Hit that like button, subscribe, ding the notification bell, hop in the weekly giveaway. Got all that out of the way. Discount codes, affiliate links down below, as well as our Patreon and channel membership. If you'd like to get something from me and help support the channel and the things we do, please do that. So the first pop we got is a special pop. It is a special pop always for me. It's one of the most favorite pops I've have in my collection, and I've loved it. I don't really care about the value. It is the Flocked 2,000 piece Tony the Tiger. Ad icon, Grail. Again, it came out in a Christmas box from Funko, which was basically Christmas releases for people that don't know that. You can see that sticker with the red and green and everything like that. They don't do it like that anymore. They used to come out with single releases. You know, this day this is going to be released, and that is what happened with this Funko Pop, dating all the way back to 2017 is when they did it. I would say it probably was 2017 into 18 when that happened. And it's just one of the coolest pops. It is flocked, you know. So the difference, there are two Tony the Tigers from this date range. One is flocked, which is this one. One is not, which is that one. You can sort of see it. Basically the same pop, just flocked. And if you look at it, you can see the box, you know, very ad icons. And I'll be the first to tell you guys, ad icons, not what they used to be. They really aren't. Now, there is a new Tony the Tiger that came out this year in SDCC on the surfboard. One flocked, limited to 2,000 pieces, one not. I don't know how I feel about it. But the flocking's really, really good. You know, the black, the white. They did not flock the necklace or his nose, right? So when this pop really, when I got this pop, and this pop comes from Franchise Kicks. Clint got it in a mystery box. And then I bought it from him. It was just something I wanted to have. So I had this really early on in my YouTube career, YouTube days. I believe it was around 2019. It was one of the biggest grails I ever got. And at that time, by the numbers, this pop was going for, right around $500+. And then even more so if the box was grail, you know, the box was very minty. It was even more than that. I won't tell you what I paid for it. But, you know, anyway. So, I'll show you a little graph right here to show you the overall history of this pop. Because it had highs, and it had lows. Alright, so here you guys go. You can see the graph right in front of you. Dating back to right about 2019 is when they started to do this. And you can see right in early 2020 was hitting right about $475. You know, would drop down into the threes, high threes, and then the big boom came right at the end of 2020 into 2021, where it sort of hit its high point of right about $550. $5 to $550 is where it stood right there, and then you saw a little bit of a dip early 2021 into the fours, would go back up to the fives, and then we start the trajectory down that really has not stopped. You know, 450s at the end of 2021 into 2022. And then it took a huge dip down to the 250s in early 2022. Came back up right around the 425 range, 400 range, but has not gone back up there, and it has actually steadily declined to where it is currently right now at $260. If you're looking at the numbers there, now this is HobbyDB. Now HobbyDB takes people that analyze and sales. Some don't get involved in it. Some are viewed maybe, you know, fake, and it's very subjective with HobbyDB. They do checks, but sometimes a fake can get there. They try to check it, but you gotta remember, HobbyDB is a group of people that are doing this for free because they're collectors and they love it. It is not a paid thing to be on HobbyDB. If you want to be HobbyDB, go to the website, send them an email and say you want to be part of a, I can't remember what it's called, squad, I think, and you can help with these numbers, right? So if you look at it here, again to the graph, the last 30 days, one sold at $260. Two of them have sold in the last 60 days at $260, a low of $221, high of $299. So those are the two there. Again, holding with that average, and then you look at 90 days, $237.50. So not a lot sells, right? So let's go to eBay and check out eBay right here. So eBay has, these are just a quick snippet of the last couple sold. Now, the hard thing is, when things sell for less, you get that little green line through it, and that is best offer. You don't know what that number is. You know, it's you just don't know, right? But here is one, June 9th, $324. Now, obviously, that did not get calculated into HobbyDB. Why? I have no idea, but it did not. And there you can sort of see some of the new SDCC ones. But right there, that's one sale that I saw, $324.99. Why it didn't get put in HobbyDB to affect the numbers, I have no idea. But, you know, that shows you some, it doesn't sell that often, I'll be honest with you. There are some listed, but you got to remember, there's only 2,000 of these available. That's it. And people want the best. And anyway, those are truly the numbers there. Now, why that one that was $325 didn't get factored into the number, which would have brought it up, I have no idea. Maybe someone viewed it as a fake. Someone viewed it I have no idea. Who knows? Now, if you go over here, boom, to good old Whatnot, you see some that are listed on Whatnot. One of them is a graded PSA one. Kind of cool. I don't know how I really feel about grading. But, you know, you look at the Tony Tiger Flocked, 190 people want it, 52 people have it, and, you know, there are some listed on there. $895 for a graded one. You know, here's one maybe in really good condition. They're trying to get $420 for it. Here's another one, $360 for it. There's $400. So there are a few of them out there. You know, selling, not selling. It is what it is, you know. By the numbers, if you wanted to see the other one, which of course is the non-flocked version of this one, there that is. And that has a trajectory that really hasn't changed. Again, 2021 saw that one's peak right at about $300, but that one sits right now at $145. So those are literally by the numbers. So this pop currently right now, $260. You can get the other one for under $150. The SDCC one, if you like it on the surfboard right now, I'd still play the long game on that one, but I think that one's going to probably come out between $100 to $150, 2,000 pieces. You know, is this one ever going to see the $500 range again? I don't know. Ad Icon sort of took a big dip. Why? I don't know. They didn't make them as exclusive as they used to be. Some of those OG grails like Lucky the Leprechaun and Trix the Rabbit and Sonny the Cuckoo and this one have taken hits and dips, and they don't seem to be going back. What I would say is these are Ad Icon Super Grails, but they're affordable. So if you want one right now, I'd say it's a good time to go buy it. I don't know if I see this pop going under $250. I don't know. I mean, it could. I don't know if I see it. And depending on condition, you're going to pay more for it. You know, PPG, just remember, is just a number. It's just a range. It is not the end-all, be-all. So, and as you can see, mistakes can happen because how did that 325 sale not get calculated, which would have taken that number up? again, you know, it's people doing it and they're not getting paid. They're doing it because they love it. So, and some things can be missed. It's also what sales records a company is going to show. You know, I know they have asked other places like a Macari or an eBay to say, what, you know, could we have access to your records? And sometimes they don't want to do that. So I get that. In my eyes, it is one of my favorite pops. I think it is a tremendously made pop. I love the flocking on it. I think it's lovely. It's great. It's gorgeous. Only 2,000 pieces, which makes it, you know, definitely a rare piece. And I think right now, if you can get one and you want it, now would probably be the best time to get it. I don't know if we hit those $500 price tags ever again with this pop, but we could. You never know. You know, more than likely I don't see it. I see this pop really ranging in the $350 to $400 range, but still a buy right now. So in my eyes, I'd go get it if you can get it, and you know, enjoy it, really. I mean, that's what they are. And it's just, it brings me back to my childhood. Maybe it brings you back to yours, and it holds a special meaning of it. And that's what pops are, guys. They're great memories, they're great pieces, and they're collectibles. So if they're great, check it out and get it now while it's at the price you can get it. I would think really good ones right now that are minty condition, you're probably going to end up paying 300 bucks, if not maybe a little bit more. For this one, I think it's worth it. But I don't see it ever getting back to that $550 plateau. I just don't see it. You know, they've effed up at icons a little bit too much, in my opinion. Too many of them, too many, you know, poo-poo ones. But that's my opinion. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like this new series by the numbers. And we will be back to do another pop maybe next week or the week after. If there's a pop you want to see me do this on, message me down below. If there's something you want to see better, message down below. Let me know how you like this new video series. I think we will do a couple of them, you know, maybe some in the collection, maybe some not. But again, it's something different. I enjoy doing it, so let's see what it does. Till next time, I'm the Luau. Be well, be safe. We'll see you on the next one. By the numbers.